Adani group of stocks. All Adani group of stocks, most of them in the green, adding large wealth for investors, people who are invested in Adani group. Reports suggesting that over the last 1 week, investors made about 1.76 lakh crore rupees. What is happening in Adani stocks, Suyash?
I mean, if we look at, of course, the rally only began after, the Supreme Court decided to hold its decision in regard to the Adani Hindenburg issue. It also, pretty much sided with SEBI and said that 22 out of 24 issues that SEBI had pretty much looked at, there doesn't see, you can't discredit what SEBI's finding was, which in a way kind of, leans towards where Adani side of things, and that's why we are seeing a good bit of a rally. Also, Adani's commitment to, refinance its debt, it's, I was reading one of the interviews, Adani is looking to invest about all that it lost in market cap over the next 5-6 years. So they have big plans, and of course there was an election cheer why we saw a rally in the stocks, and most of these stocks gained as much as 10%. Adani Green was a top gainer, it almost gained about 9.5%. Adani Enterprise and Adani Ports also saw strong movement today. Both these stocks were among the top gainers in the Nifty pack, rallying by about 7% or so. And other big movers were also Adani Adani Power, which rallied by about 5.5%. And remember, Adani Power is the only stock that has given positive returns in 2023. All other stocks are still, trading with significant cuts of about 50 to 60% from their January valuations.
All right. So that is, of course, as far as Adani group of stocks is concerned. What's exactly happening here, Ambareesh? Is it the exuberance post Supreme Court order, which in a way, even if it does not give a clean sheet either to SEBI's investigation or to Adani per se, is at least a green flag to begin with? That, or is it the BJP's victory, or is it just coincidental, the rally in Adani group of stocks?
I think you can say both, because it started off with the Supreme Court sort of a judgment, which was clearly sentimentally positive, and post that we have seen the victory for BJP. So I think both these are playing out. But then it's quite important to see as to how many real serious investors, the mutual funds or the large institutions, are investing in the Adani Group stocks. I mean, except for those 2 or 3 names which have already invested earlier, I mean, the large chunk, you don't have many of these serious investors getting into these stocks. So I think, I mean, again, I wouldn't say these are really investment grade stocks. They are more of trading stocks. So that's the way one should utilize it. But among them, I think 2 stocks are the ones where I would possibly look to invest. One is Adani Wilmar. I mean, clearly because it could be moving out of the Adani fold. And
Okay.
I mean, yeah, in fact, only 12% is held by external shareholders, nearly 88% is promoter held. So whether it's Wilmar, who buys it off, or there's a third party, there are talks that ITC could be interested. I mean, whoever buys it, I think that will be positive for the shareholders, and you really get the real value of Adani Wilmar. And the second one, which I would possibly look to buy, possibly on a correction, is Adani Ports, because whatever said and done, I mean, they hold about 26% of the total port capacity in India and still expanding. So that's one space where I think one should be invested.